Hi, I'm Brittany, and this is going to be a collective reading. This is basically just going to be whatever you need to know at the moment. Um, so let's see. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups reversed, with the Fool reversed, the World, and also Nine of Wands reversed. So basically, what I'm getting with this energy is like you might be like in this state of like being unhappy, uncomfortable with your circumstances. Like you feel like there's a risk maybe that you should be taking, but like it's too big of a risk, and you could be sitting around like, okay, well, I'm gonna wait for like the right time to take this risk. I'm gonna wait until whatever circumstances are like this and like that or whatever. But it's like you keep waiting for like the perfect time, which is what's making things like drag out longer. So it's like it's almost as if like something is never being started because the conditions are never going to be perfect. So okay, so we have the Four of Swords. Yeah, so it's like not taking action, being in like this more restful state. I also kind of get like this energy of like laying in bed literally trying to figure out a plan, or daydreaming about like the life that you want to have instead of actually taking action towards it. And then we have the High Priestess reverse. So it's like your intuition could even be nudging you like, hey, you need to get up. Hey, you need to go do this. Hey, you should be taking this action. Um for some of you, like you're trying to brainstorm a plan, but literally your intuition has already told you like, hey, this is what we're actually supposed to be doing. It's like you're ignoring it. And so going back to the cards under the deck, I keep seeing the Fool reversed. It's like there's a big risk attached to whatever your intuition is telling you to do, and it's like fear of the unknown or fear of like failure. For some of you, it's fear of looking stupid. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like this is kind of like going with the flow. Like, oh, okay, well, I'm just gonna let whatever happens happen instead of taking control. Um, it's like a lot of like trying to let fate do the work for you. We have the Lovers reversed. So yeah, literally, so the Lovers can represent a decision. With it being reversed, it's like literally not making a decision. It's not stepping up and doing what you're supposed to be doing. Not making the decision to take some sort of action or risk. The Star reverse wanted to flip out too. So some of you could be lacking hope, inspiration, motivation. Some of you have a fear of being seen and heard. Two of Cups wanted to flip out. For some of you, like you're literally afraid of like being on your actual path, which is like, it's connected to your soul's journey. Like it's almost like a soulmate, but it's not in human form. It's like you're afraid to connect fully with that, if that makes sense. Yeah, so we have, okay, the Six of Wands reversed, the Ace of Cups reversed. So it's like, yeah, you're afraid of failure. You're afraid of putting your all into something, that you do love, you do care about, you do cherish, and it falling apart. It not going the way that you want it to go. We have Judgment reversed, Death reversed, So it's like I feel like with this Judgment card, you're literally making a bad decision to not go towards it. And you are literally not allowing change and transformation to happen with the Death card reversed. But I do feel like some of you, so we have the Knight of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. I do feel like there's this energy of someone coming along to collaborate with you or to make some type of offer. For some of you, it does actually involve love. You might have a person who, so we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed here as well. So you might have a person that wants someone who is like ambitious, you know, they have their stuff together, and this person is kind of a motivator for you. Or it doesn't have to be a romantic interest. It could literally be like you come across someone who is doing exactly what you want to do, and you're like, oh wow, somebody's doing what I want to do. Like, okay, look at them being successful, look at what they're doing, this is actually possible. And the two of you may collaborate, and things might actually end up going the way that you want. But you're gonna have to walk away. So there's the Eight of Cups here and the Seven of Pentacles. Like, you have to walk away from this idea that like it's not worth it, or that the risk is greater than the reward, because it's actually the other way around. The reward is greater than the risk in this case. So for a lot of you, it could actually be like a love situation. Like, you could be afraid of going towards the person that you actually want. For a lot of you though, it is like career. Some of you are literally supposed to be on TikTok doing something, some type of video, and you're holding back, and you could gain a lot of attention, a lot of fans, you know, increased income, more opportunities and stuff like that. So yeah, there's some type of risk that needs to be taken. There's some type of venture that needs to be explored, put effort into and whatnot. So yeah, that's all I have for right now. Hopefully this helps, and I will be probably uploading a love reading next, and then eventually, like, I'm gonna do like the signs, each sign. So I just wanted to start off with something small though.